Hello Capricorn, welcome to your November reading. I hope that you're well and I hope that you just feeling amazing as you're listening to this reading. So my dear Capricorn, we're going to look at your energies for this month, but I already put two opening cards from two different decks and you've got Wolf and Fern. Whoa, beautiful energy. I don't want to say too much because I want to add a few more tarot cards just to kind of get full context. But there is a great power of wisdom, teaching. You're going to have a breakthrough. There is a birth to new ideas. There is you sort of exploring your loneliness and place in the world amongst community and tribe. So much to talk about, Capricorn. So stay with me and I'm going to put a couple of more cards as a starting point and then we'll get going. Okay, let's put a crossing card over here. We have Hermit card. Yes, loneliness, and you shine. Oh my God, I'm already excited because first of all, there's a sort of a sense of being alone, like a lone wolf in a world. But at the same time, there's a light that you're shining on your truth with the Hermit, and there's a striking light on the Fern card. Oof, I see so much connection. Okay, one second, let me just shuffle a little bit more. So I just want at least 3 more cards and then we'll take it from here. So we have Knight of Swords, yes, Ace of Swords, beautiful position, and we have 5 of Cups. Okay, that's quite of an interesting start, right? Because there is a lot of similarities and yet we have these two slightly different energies. So my dear Capricorn, let's talk about for a second about this combination here, because you've got powerful medicine of the wolf, right? It's the energy of teaching, of wisdom. Look at this beautiful river that is flowing. This will have a significance on this card, so just kind of keep attention to that. But it's like you taking on a journey of gathering some wisdom, of learning something new in life, but at the same time, it's almost as you feel like you are in many ways alone. And I don't feel like you completely alone, but it's just that sense of not being 100% fully understood, or perhaps having people around that are faithful to you, but needing to be on that journey alone too. There is something important in the month of November where you either facing a fear of loneliness or you facing a need of being alone. And that's all to do with your search, with your truth, with your quest. Because I also feel like this river is gently flowing as a starting point, so you kind of gently getting into that. You know, your body language over here as a wolf is still very humble, very gentle, and you just sort of preparing yourself. You can see even the sky over here is nice, bright and clear, so I feel like there is a bit of a peace around you still. And you know, you could be seeking for a mentor, for a teacher, or you could be also becoming one, right? There is something, you know, with the wolf medicine about teachings, about being a leader in some way, either to yourself or to other people around you. Now, what's beautiful then when you look at the Fern card, which again symbolizes fertility, right? Symbolizes birth, rebirth. And then what I love about this card over here is that you have that river coming from the card of the wolf and suddenly falling into that waterfall. So it's a little bit of energy as the river flows calmly and you let yourself being taken. And as soon as you surrender, there is going to be that great ride of the waterfall. I don't think it's necessarily an energy that will unsettle you, because even the striking light here is quite gentle. It's not really an image where I sense fear or disaster or distraction. It's more of a you surrendering yourself into the process of learning of something, and with that, as soon as you do that, you'll have an illumination, you'll have a breakthrough moment in the month of November. Something will come to you as a truth, as a communication, as a knowledge, as a download, some sort of information that will make you see things in a different way, as long as you surrender. And I see that also here with the Hermit, because you may be looking for a time alone, and you may be doing that internal journeying, right? Like you're making that internal journey within yourself to find that truth. What is that you want? What is that you're meant to be doing in this world? What is the next thing that you need to achieve? Questions could be different. It doesn't really matter. It's the quest that you're taking for yourself. Now, you could be challenged with that energy if you're struggling with being alone, Capricorn. So if you are more of a person that really need people around, and you very often feel sort of blocked when you're lonely, like you feel like you're not thriving, that could be energy that you will be challenged by, because it's more about embracing it and really taking that silent moment for yourself to learn. So please work with that, because that is not to say that you are alone in the world. It just means that maybe that time alone is really what you need to seek and see yourself for what you really are and what you're meant to be doing. So surrender, Capricorn. And I see that also here with the Ace of Swords that sits right underneath the Hermit card, right? Which is, again, that breakthrough, that gift from the universe, from the God, that information. It could be spiritual download. It could be a message that you will receive. It could be a feeling or a thought or a decision that you will be ready to make finally. So really that centers your reading. I have interesting cards over here as well. We have Knight of Swords and we have Five of Cups. So that's interesting, because it's like you still, it's like you caught up in something in terms of communication. Like, I don't know whether you're trying to talk to someone or you can't communicate with someone, and you have some regrets over something, how it went. So let me just pull a few more cards. This is a good moment to see what we see around these two cards. So bear with me, I'm going to pull a couple of more cards. Okay, so we have also Seven of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Ooh, Eight of Cups. Okay. Two of Wands. And Five of... Sorry, Hierophant. I don't know why I was going to say Five of Hierophant. The Hierophant. So let me just pull these up a little bit. Okay. Now, Capricorn. What I'm seeing here from the situation is that there was some sort of misunderstanding. I mean, I see two situations really, so bear with me, I'm gonna touch on those two. First of all, I see that there was a misunderstanding with someone around you. There was a miscommunication, confusion really, like lack of clarity. Things were really kind of smoke and mirrors. Things weren't really fully honest, fully sincere. There was a little bit of the veil of mystery and secrecy here. It's something that you really wanted and hoped for to work, right? It could be a relationship, friendship, partnership, business, or romantic way, in a romantic way. But something that you really hoped for, but it just didn't work out. And you decided to walk away, and I think it was you who decided to do that in most cases. you were very much influenced by one of the eclipses, and I know we have eclipse coming again, so you may be kind of making a full circle on that issue. But I think the previous eclipses really impacted that decision, because you've made a decision and it's kind of you moved on, but you haven't at the same time. So it feels to me like you physically moved on, but emotionally you still have a lot of grief and a lot of sadness. So you can see here with 2 of Wands and 5 of Cups that you went on with your plans. You may have traveled as well a lot in the last few months. It's kind of like you went into different places, you went on your business, you went on to your tasks, and it was a great distraction. But as soon as you stop, as soon as you do your soul searching, you actually realize that you have a lot of sorrow still within you, like grief and maybe feelings of a rejection. And it's interesting because even though you may have decided to walk away, essentially, I think there might be still some sort of feelings of rejections for some of you because of that confusion and really lack of good communication. So I feel like you're still carrying some pain, and I feel like maybe that loneliness, that time alone, surface these things up sometimes for you. So you try to sort of distract yourself from really journeying into the truth. And what's really beautiful, Capricorn, that I see that you're changing your energy where you fully commit to yourself in the first place. You have the Hierophant card, which is a card of commitment. It could be a commitment to a new person in your life. So there could be Knight of Pentacles that is coming in, because as you see, we had 2 knights. So the person that I've been talking about, it could be a situation from the past, and maybe a new person coming into your life, which is slightly different energy. But you're starting to think, well, maybe I will commit to this person or this situation because it just feels more solid, more stable, more predictable. It doesn't feel too airy. It feels more grounded. If it's not a person around you that you're feeling stronger feelings, or you're starting to build those stronger feelings, then it could be that you finally decide to commit to yourself, and you will realize that actually I've got to do this on my own. Okay, so that could be a sort of second situation here as well. And potentially, if it's not a romantic situation we're talking about here, love situation, relationship, it's very much business and work as well. And it's just generally your life plans that you're deciding to move forward and commit to something. And you're also deciding to walk away from certain projects and ideas that you had a lot of hopes for, but then you decided that it was really just distracting you and pulling you into too many directions. Okay, Capricorn, so I'm really tempted to put a couple of more cards for you, so bear with me. So I want to put a couple of tarot cards, and also I want to pull something from another oracle deck. So let's see where this Knight of Pentacles and Hierophant is taking you. Queen of Swords and the Fool. Now that is really, really lovely. So you have beautiful cards, the Fool and Queen of Swords, and it's just such a gorgeous energy because it's like invitation to new beginning. It's invitation to take on to the new journey. And Queen of Swords is also a beautiful energy where you're going to step into your own power, your own truth, your own confidence as well. Confidence without having to be loud or having to prove anything to anyone. Queen of Swords has incredible sort of self-awareness, but also self-love, and she's also amazing in terms of knowing her own value and knowing as well that she has nothing to prove to anyone. She is absolutely beautiful and and intelligent and great at strategy and great at business and great at seeing full picture as well. And I think it's that perspective that you're going to get in the month of November here with the Hermit, the Ace of Swords, and remember we also have this striking light, which is all that are kind of earth and air working together. So you're getting a lot of air energy back into your life, which is that illumination, you know, those thoughts, those ideas, those plans, and it's fueling your new beginning here with the Fool card. I really love that for you, Capricorn, because you're finally moving on from this feeling of loss and loneliness. You're surrendering to it. You're surrendering as a wolf. And then you will see that once you do that, the Fool and the Fern will come with the energy of fertility, of birth, new things. You will be so excited and you will be sharp. There's an energy of just being sharp, Capricorn. You are on the top of the world. And November is really going to put you there. So I'm loving the energy. I really love this. And you're evolving. You really are evolving. You're growing. You're maturing. You're becoming wiser. You becoming this great business person. And for many of you, you really, you're great. You're really, literally great, Capricorn. So you should definitely look forward to what the month is going to bring you. And I wonder what December will also be like for you once you start manifesting some of these. Okay, so I wanted to pull oracle cards as well. So let's quickly do that. Imagine, and look at the airy energy and illumination, right? Like this is what I've been talking about in this reading. You're receiving information. You're really going into your mind space. You're really seeing things through finally. Like you have this clarity. And, you know, just imagine what you could do and what you could have and how you could feel if you just surrender and embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. And also just that idea that you don't really need anyone to prove you anything around you. Like sometimes, you know, you can be the best companion to yourself or company. I really feel like there is something in that sentence. Be your own best friend or best company. You might be learning that. I mean, I feel like you may have been learning that anyway for the last few months, but it's really that appreciation that arrives to you now in the November. You've learned so much. Purification as well. So it's a process of cleansing, right? And it's a really gentle process as well. And we felt that in those two first cards at the beginning. Look at this beautiful rain and new blossoming. It's not a traumatic process anymore. This purification, it's really, it's just a process you're going to embrace, you're going to enjoy, you're going to cherish every moment of it. And look, you just keep glowing, keep blossoming, evolving. Look at this sunflower. You are the light, right? The light that you're seeking here as a hermit, the light that you're looking for, actually what you're going to realize, it's really within you. You are the light, Capricorn. You are the shining little sun that you've been searching for so long. And now you're going to find that all you need is yourself. All you need is yourself, Capricorn. Wow, beautiful reading, so inspiring even to me. I love it. So my dear Capricorn, if you enjoy this reading, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you are new to this channel. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, I will leave the details in a description box below how to reach me and how to find me. And also quick mention that in December, I will be doing two exciting things. I will be announcing another competition, how to win a free reading with me. So watch this space if you'd like to win one. And also I'll be recording a big reading for the next year. So again, another reason to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. And for now, I'm just sending you lots of love with the big smile on my face here behind the camera. Take care for now, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye!